people. We got Redwire. Their earnings plummeted them. Well, I wouldn't really call it a plummet. Yeah, plummet. Okay, so different people. Now, I've used Space Investor stuff before. He has sold half his position, and he is going to be putting it into RKLB and ASTS. I'm barely break even on Redwire. I've been in them, putting money in them at lows for a while, so I'm not going to pull my money out of Redwire. I'm not going to do that, because am I going to buy more? I think so. I think I am. He is the management. People are not happy with that manager guy. Okay, now this is going to be stock savvy shade. No one's going to say about the collapse. I wouldn't call it a fucking collapse. Watching your house fire and the only way you survive is just person guiding you to the front door. Okay, people didn't like the Redwire CEO. He is a bit of a doofus looking dude. I do have to say, but doofus or not, doofuses make money. And the losses weren't buried in a footnote. This quarter required a complete withdrawal of full year EBITDA guidances less than 5 months before year end. You don't make a decision overnight. And yet, just days before the results, the CEO was TV hyping space MD commercialization. So that's their biotech thing. I don't think that's... Redwire blamed the miss on technical RF contract that exceeded development complexity, a first-of-its-kind fixed-price job that spiraled out of control. This was the second quarter in a row they've had EAC-related surprises. Now they're doing a full portfolio review. All right, well, okay, this was the acquisition that made them look so bad, the $1 billion Edge Autonomy acquisition transaction that was supposed to de-risk the business by shifting revenue mix away from lumpy space projects toward production-heavy defense system. Instead, Redwire slashed combined F-25 guidance to $500 million, down from $575 million, a 15% haircut, right after shareholders voted on the deal. Yeah, I guess this looks bad. I like this platform. I own the stock for years. I've written positively about Edge Autonomy deal. I believe Redwire has real infrastructure plays across space, solar, microgravity, pharma, and now ISR platform with its Stalker UAS. I do too. They've got 113 in liquidity, over 90 million in recurring revenue, and are positioning well for Golden Dome. I don't know. I wouldn't say I totally lost trust in this guy. And this definitely makes me nervous. If Space Investors taking out of RDW and putting into Rocket Lab, oh my God. And Black Sky didn't have very good earnings either. Black Sky, they were not taken well. So today is such a tricky day. Such a tricky day for Rocket Lab. I mean, I don't even know. What was Black Sky? Q2 sees revenue rise, stock falls. See, it's just... 5.2 year-over-year increase. See, my thing is, they had that Palantir partnership back from 2021. Does Palantir still use Black Sky as satellites? Because that would be something I really want to know. I wish they would update people on that. Launched its Gen 3 satellite and announced a new Eros constellation. I would assume Palantir is using it still. They didn't say they didn't. Demonstrated modest increase with trailing 12-month revenue of 7% driven by its expanding satellite capabilities and international contracts. That is all excellent. Excellent for Black Sky. So... I mean, you can't just become a space company overnight. That is a tricky one. So, as far as Rocket Lab earnings today, I'm so nervous. So nervous. And the one guy, he's in Rocket Lab and NBIS. And NBIS, they had excellent earnings today. So, does he get lucky again with Rocket Lab? And I have these Rocket Lab calls. God damn. Well, one. For a Rocket Lab call, well, we have the ONS calls doing excellent. I'm holding the ONS calls. I probably should have sold the ONS calls. Well, I'm not going to. I'm going to wait for ONS earnings. I'm going to play that one. I should have sold this call. God damn it. I was supposed to do that today. I forgot. Now it's down 10%. This is for HL. That's a mining one. They had a good earnings. NB. I'm so happy about NB. I want them to keep going. What the hell? Why is the call down for that one? I'm going to wait. They're way over my strike price there. My strike price for that HL is $6. That is definitely in the money. I'm going to see how that one goes. I'm going to hold this probably till a little longer. It's in the money. Why not? And then NB, they got that Pentagon investment. That was excellent. And they're still rising. Well, not still rising, but RDW, I'm going to hold my RDW in my Rocket Lab. Nervous. There's the Rocket Lab call. Fucking Archer. Archer's screwing me. Screwed me badly. Goddamn. And BBI. BBI is definitely screwing me badly. BBI needs to come out with news today. Fucking today, please. That would be so wonderful. And then Humasite. speaking of Humasite, XERS to the moon. Not to the moon. Almost there. Once they have, and they good earnings there is XERS. And on one that did not have good earnings, Santa. Plummeted Santa. Yeah, you could call that plummet. I would call that fucking plummet. So Santa, no revenue. Humasite, revenue. Humasite and XERS revenue. What is XERS earnings? They're doing lots of different things. 48% year over year, 71 million. That's see, and people want to compare. How are you going to compare XERS to pharma, to Santa? No revenue. So a lot of these fucking pharma companies just run off fucking hype. Santa is running off hype, and now no more. So, but Humasite, I don't think Humasite's running off hype. This is a lot of revenue though. Reported revenue of 71.4 million. Humasite earnings. Well, Humasite sales, because their last sales was 500,000, 500,000. If Humasite comes and they say that their military deal was like, I don't know, at least $1 million, I hope people respond to it. I really do, because Humasite is a revenue making company now. They are making money. So I just feel like Humasite earnings, when they come, update August 11th, they're going to do their second quarter. I wonder if people are at 8 a.m. Eastern in the morning. My God, people, I really want Humasite to pull XERS. I don't think it will happen. It could. Why couldn't it? They made bioengineered veins. Way better than Santa. Santa's just going to cure diabetes with this stupid therapy. Well, after pricing public offering, wait a minute, this is what they did. What did they say? They got to raise money. Company offered 20 million shares, common stock, 335. Oh man, people don't like that. This is not a revenue making company. Santa's going to have a long road for sure. But Humasite, please don't do any offerings, you assholes. Way below the offering. This, man, oh man. And then ABCL, what are they at now? Because they would have had their earnings at some point. It didn't. Oh yeah, there's also. Wait a minute. ABCL has earnings today. This, I don't even know. This could be a tricky one. I don't know what people want to do with that, because ABCL earnings, I don't know. Are they making revenue? Wait a minute. Does ABCL have revenue? Because they have their platform that they license. Lower than expected. That is not a lot at all. 4.2. But Humasite, 500,000. I mean, but Humasite's saying it to something. And ABCL, they got to freaking 5, I think. Weren't they just at 5 recently? Yeah. So, they are revenue, but we'll see. I don't know. I think these guys could possibly have a drop. It would be, I don't know, to sell some of your ABCL. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see in a little over 2 hours. We'll know what happens with ABCL and Rocket Lab, which I am quite nervous about the Rocket Lab, because my Rocket Lab call is going to be for $55 due tomorrow. I really, really want Rocket Lab to do something. Fucking TMC is stupid. Whatever. The BBI one is pissing me off. Iova call, I think that one is a decent one going into September. It's already a fucking August 7th. Archer had news today. Archer, this was from Stock Chevy Shares 2. Archer bought a, a business. No. Well, yes, they are. Let me just look it up here. Archer Aviation. They bought a defense, accelerates their defense program with the acquisition of two strategic acquisitions. Okay, so Archer's now going to have, see, this didn't work out very well for Redwire though. The acquisitions build upon Archer's prior announcement, strategic partnership with Anduril to co-develop hybrid autonomous VTOL military aircraft. One of the acquisitions is a patent portfolio and hiring a talent from Overair, a spin-off of Karam Aircraft. The other acquisition, key composite manufacturing assets, 60,000 square foot manufacturing facility in Mission Critical Composites, a specialized defense composite manufacturer in Southern California. That come on the heels of a strong industry momentum with the announcement of a budget request allocation by the Pentagon for $13.4 billion for autonomous military systems. That also would include BBI, I would assume, maybe, hopefully. This, though, because they want to do the shipbuilding, modernization of the shipbuilding. I hope they do something soon, because Archer certainly does not look good today. What are they looking like? Shit. No one cared about the acquisition at all. Maybe a little bit, but then they didn't. I need Archer to go up a lot, and Archer's earnings is going to be next week. Stressful, people. And BBI, they should get something too, I think. Looking like straight shit. God damn it. I want BBI and Archer to get some gains in the next 24 hours. And then you have, oh God, Rocket Lab. I really hope Rocket Lab earnings. I really hope it shoots them. But I know deep in my soul, I'm preparing myself for not good. Because that could easily happen. But see, the thing about Rocket Lab is they've been slumping the past couple days. Now they're already rising on anticipation. See, they've been on somewhat of a little slump. That was their high. And then sometimes before earnings, you might see a company rise, and then sell off. So I'm wondering if the stagnation of the past week could build them up for a nice rise when the earnings come out. But that's what we have for waiting today. Rocket Lab earnings and ABCL. I'm not too interested in ABCL, but somewhat I like to keep up with it. And then, of course, Humasite will be the 14th. Probably very big, people. As you can see, I'm holding quite a lot of these Humasite calls. And one of my calls for the Humasite is going to be after earnings. There's an August one. Fucking comp. That sucks. I want to be able to sell this August 15th one. God, if Humasite can shoot to the $5 range, that would be amazing. I really hope Humasite pulls its theirs, but we don't know, people. And then LXRX, actually, I do like LXRX, and they have that development deal with Nova. I'm very hopeful on these guys. As long as everything keeps going smoothly with the weight loss drug with Nova. It's for a pill. Nova, LXRX, weight loss pill. It's very early. Very early. For their drug LX9851. So every step they're supposed to be getting more money. They've gotten their first, I think it was 63 million or something from Nova. So that will take some time, but that is something I'm very bullish on LXRX for, because these weight loss things, Nova, Eli Lilly, they're obsessed with them. So we shall see.